John Adams, one of the founding fathers of the United States and its second president, possessed a remarkable legal mind that significantly influenced the foundation and development of American legal principles. The concept of John Adams' legal mind refers to his exceptional ability to interpret, analyze, and apply legal concepts with profound wisdom, integrity, and an unwavering commitment to justice. His legal mind was integral to shaping the early legal framework of America, setting a standard for legal practice and embodying the principles of impartiality and fairness that remain pivotal in the legal world today. The significance of John Adams' legal expertise is immense. It was his dedication to the rule of law that set a precedent for future legal and governmental structures in the U.S. His belief in the importance of law over mob rule and arbitrary power was central to the development of a balanced system of governance. This is evidenced by his defense of British soldiers in the Boston Massacre trials of 1770, where he chose to uphold the principle of a fair trial despite widespread public sentiment against the soldiers. This example demonstrates his commitment to justice and legal ethics, underscoring his belief that everyone deserves a fair trial, regardless of public opinion or personal bias. Another critical instance illustrating Adams's legal mind is his role in drafting the Massachusetts Constitution of 1780, which later influenced the U.S. Constitution. Known for its clear articulation of the separation of powers and a strong emphasis on individual rights, Adams' work in this regard showcases his forward-thinking approach to legal governance and his understanding of the need for checks and balances in government. Adams's legal philosophy was supported by his contemporaries, such as Thomas Jefferson, who acknowledged the soundness of his legal reasoning. Nevertheless, Adams faced challenges and controversies, particularly his support for the Alien and Sedition Acts, which were criticized for restricting freedoms. This aspect of his career invites debate on the balance between national security and individual rights, illustrating the complex navigation required in governing. John Adams's legal perspectives were deeply interwoven with his political endeavors, demonstrating how his legal expertise influenced his political philosophy and actions. His focus on a stable legal framework laid the groundwork for the evolving American legal system, ensuring that legal integrity remained central to American governance. Thus, John Adams's legal mind not only shaped his career, but also left an enduring impact on the fabric of the nation's legal and political landscape. John Adams, the second president of the United States, was known not only for his political leadership, but also for his formidable legal mind. This term refers to his profound understanding of the law and his ability to apply legal principles to both politics and the foundation of a new nation. The legal mind of John Adams is characterized by an unwavering commitment to justice, a deep understanding of constitutional principles, and a belief in the power of law as the cornerstone of civil society. This concept is significant because Adams's legal acumen played a critical role in shaping American governance and law, influencing not only his contemporaries but also setting precedents that would guide future generations. One notable example of Adams' legal prowess is his defense of British soldiers in the aftermath of the Boston Massacre in 1770. Despite the immense public outrage, Adams argued that the soldiers deserved a fair trial, insisting on the importance of due process. His stance underscored the principle of justice over public opinion, a critical tenet in American legal philosophy. Another example is Adams' contribution to the Massachusetts Constitution of 1780, which served as a model for the United States Constitution. His work influenced vital aspects such as the separation of powers and the system of checks and balances, underscoring his lasting impact on American law. Adams' dedication to the rule of law garnered both admiration and criticism. Advocates of his approach appreciated his steadfast commitment to justice and legal integrity. However, this stance sometimes placed him at odds with public sentiment and more radical revolutionaries who prioritize independence over legality, revealing potential challenges. Some critics contended that his strict adherence to legal formalities could hinder more populist or expedient approaches. In a broader context, Adams's legal mind intertwined with other facets of his life, including his political ideology and diplomatic strategies. His belief in the rule of law informed his policies as president, evident in his commitment to maintaining peace and stability despite pressures for war. This influence extended to shaping the early legal frameworks of the United States, ensuring that the new nation was grounded in legal order and justice, essential for its development and longevity. Understanding John Adams' legal mind provides valuable insights into the foundational principles that continue to underpin American democracy today. The foundations of Adams' legal philosophy refers to the underlying principles and ideologies that shaped John Adams' approach to law and governance. A central concept in Adams's legal philosophy was his commitment to the rule of law, an essential belief that laws should govern a nation rather than arbitrary decisions by individual government officials. Adams was heavily influenced by Enlightenment thinkers, particularly the ideas of fairness, justice, and the protection of individual rights. The significance of Adams' legal philosophy is deeply intertwined with the formation of the United States legal system. As a founding father and the second president of the United States, Adams' legal principles helped lay the groundwork for American constitutional governance. His advocacy for a strong, impartial judicial system and checks and balances remains pivotal in maintaining democracy and preventing tyranny. A notable example of Adams' commitment to the rule of law is his defense of British soldiers following the Boston Massacre in 1770. Despite public outrage, he believed in the right to a fair trial, illustrating his steadfast dedication to justice and the legal rights of individuals, even under unpopular circumstances. This act demonstrated his belief that a fair legal system must ensure justice for all, not just the prevailing majority. Another instance was Adams's involvement in drafting the Massachusetts Constitution in 1780, which later influenced the U.S. Constitution. His work emphasized the separation of powers among the executive, legislative, and judicial branches, reflecting his belief that a balanced government could protect individual freedoms and prevent abuse of power. Supporters of Adams' legal philosophy argue that his dedication to the rule of law and individual rights solidified the foundations of modern American jurisprudence. However, potential challenges to his philosophy arise in interpretations of what the rule of law should encompass, particularly when laws themselves may be seen as unjust. Moreover, critics point out that such rigid adherence to the rule of law might overlook the need for flexibility and the adaptation of laws to evolving societal norms. Adams' legal philosophy connects profoundly with other aspects of his political life and the broader topic of American independence. His beliefs were not just about law, but about constructing a society where rights were safeguarded through systematic legal processes, influencing the drafting of pivotal documents like the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. His visionary approach continues to echo through history, cementing his role as a crucial architect of American democratic values. John Adams, often remembered as a founding father and the second president of the United States, possessed a formidable legal mind that played a crucial role in the American Revolution and the early years of the nation. The concept of the legal mind of John Adams refers to his profound understanding of law and governance, which significantly shaped American legal foundations and promoted the principles of justice and equity that are still in practice today. Adams's legal acumen was essential to the burgeoning U.S., providing the intellectual underpinnings for the fight against British rule. His significance in this regard is underscored by his articulation of colonial grievances rooted in legal reasoning. For instance, his defense of British soldiers involved in the Boston Massacre in 1770 highlighted his commitment to the rule of law and justice, irrespective of popular sentiment. By ensuring a fair trial for these soldiers, Adams demonstrated his belief that justice must remain impartial to political pressures, an enduring principle in the American legal system. Another example is Adams' influential role in drafting the Massachusetts Constitution of 1780, which served as a model for the U.S. Constitution. His vision for a republican form of government with a separation of powers and checks and balances was revolutionary. Opinions on Adams's legal mind highlight his deep respect for due process and an independent judiciary as foundations for a stable and fair government. His writings and speeches illustrate a philosopher's commitment to law, not merely as rules and regulations, but as fundamental principles of civil liberties. However, Adams's legal philosophies were not without controversy. His support for the Alien and Sedition Acts, which were seen as infringing on individual freedoms, garnered substantial criticism and exposed a tension between security and liberty, a debate still relevant today. Adams's legal thought connects to broader themes of governance, influencing how the judiciary is perceived and operates. It establishes a legacy where the pursuit of justice and the protection of rights are paramount in legal proceedings. Despite the challenges and criticisms, Adams's legal mind laid the groundwork for a nation built on laws rather than tyranny, setting a standard for future legal and governmental institutions. As such, his contributions continue to inform the United States' ongoing dialogue about democracy, rights, and governance.